Thank you, Ms. Pingree. We were going to have opening statements by Mr. Cole and Ms. DeLauro, but they've been delayed, obviously. So we'll just go on with your testimony right now, Mr. Secretary. Your floor is yours.
Good morning. Thank you, Chairman Simpson and Ranking Member Pingree, and distinguished members of the subcommittee. Thank you for the opportunity to testify in support of President Trump's fiscal year 2026 budget blueprint request for the Department of Interior and discuss what we're doing to make America safer, stronger, more beautiful, and more prosperous. As you all know extremely well, the department oversees both onshore and offshore energy resources. We manage federal trust responsibilities with our tribal nations. We deliver water to the West. We oversee hundreds of wildlife refuges and national parks and cultural sites. The resources that we sustainably govern directly impact the lives of every American every day. Interior managed resources hold a significant position on America's balance sheet. The public lands and minerals within the interior domain include more than 480 million acres of surface land, 750 million acres of subsurface and mineral estate, and more than 2.5 billion acres of offshore. Our national resources are national assets that belong to the public, and they should be responsibly managed to help grow our economy, help balance our budget, and generate a revenue for the American citizens. With common sense approaches and modern systems, we can increase the returns for our citizens, strengthen our economy, create great paying and meaningful jobs, all while protecting our beautiful lands, our abundant wildlife, and our clean air and clean water. The President's 2026 budget blueprint requests $11.9 billion in current authority for the department, providing significant savings to the American people. Of that amount, $10.6 billion is within the jurisdiction of the Interior Environment Appropriations Subcommittee. The 2026 budget for the department features strategic investments to further President Trump's commitments to energy dominance, which is the foundation of American prosperity, national security, and world peace. We are focused on increasing the production of affordable, reliable energy on federal lands. We've already taken some common sense measures to increase production in the Gulf by 100,000 barrels a day with a simple policy change. With this will help reduce the price at the pump for American families, and we proudly announced that the first historic lease sale in the newly renamed Gulf of America will occur later this year. We're also busy rectifying the mountain of restrictions designed to restrict resource development in Alaska. Last month, we removed layers of red tape that undermined coal production on federal lands. Clean American coal is a triple win for our country because thermal coal provides reliable and affordable baseload electricity at a time when we need more electricity than ever. Metallurgical coal is the foundation for bringing back our steel industry, which we need for national security. And the mining and refining of coal that contains critical and rare earth minerals is essential to secure our own domestic supply chains for our defense, transportation, and tech industries, because today we are in a huge position of vulnerability relative to our critical mineral supply chain. Right now, America is in an artificial intelligence arms race with China. This race is going to be won not only by technology, but by electricity production. Keeping domestic coal-fired power generation open will help us win this contest while driving down electricity costs for American families and improving the reliability of our grid. The department is also undertaking efforts to establish our position as the leading producer and processor of critical and rare earth minerals, which will create jobs and prosperity at home, strengthen domestic supply chains for the United States and its allies, increase our national security, and reduce the global influence of adversarial states. Preventing and combating wildfires is vitally important to protect people, communities, and the environment. Nearly 65,000 wildfires burned more than 8.9 million acres across the United States last year, endangering communities, critical infrastructure, and local economies. Federal wildlife risk mitigation and suppression responsibilities for wildlife fire, as this committee knows, is currently split across 5 agencies in 2 different departments. We've got duplicative and ineffective structures that couldn't be improved. This budget proposes reforming the federal wildland fire management to create an operational efficiencies by consolidating and unifying federal wildland fire responsibilities into a new centralized federal wildland fire service at the Department of Interior. This new service will streamline federal wildfire suppression response, risk mitigation efforts, and coordinate with non-federal partners, including states, locales, and tribes, to combat the wildfire crisis. The Department of Interior upholds the federal government's unique trust responsibility by fostering government-to-government relations between the federal government and federally recognized tribes, American Indians, and Alaska Natives. This budget supports programs at the Bureau of Indian Affairs and the Bureau of Indian Education, sustaining the federal government support of the core programs that benefit tribal communities. Since becoming Interior Secretary, I've had the opportunity to travel to our national parks, historic sites, Bureau of Land Management, and Bureau of Reclamation, some incredible locations, including the Hoover Dam. Bureau of Reclamation is the #2 hydropower producer in America. And I've also visited the wildlife refuges to learn and hear more from the leadership on the ground at each of these places. We're instituting changes to get more people actually working on the front lines, and we're looking forward to an outstanding summer at our historic sites, parks, and refuges. By opening more areas to hunting and outdoor recreation, we're helping to drive tourism, create jobs, and generate revenue for local communities, all while promoting responsible stewardship of our natural resources. Interior is also focused on streamlining our core business operations, which will result in significantly improved efficiencies and lower costs for Americans and will benefit each of the bureaus within Interior. This budget is about putting America first and doing the best for American taxpayer. As Interior moves forward, these initiatives set the foundation for a renewed focus on responsible resource management and economic growth. I appreciate that the subcommittee has strongly supported the department's mission, and I look forward to working closely with you to advance these priorities. Thank you.